Alright guys, this is an update to why you should not buy the Cricut Maker. Number one, if you have not seen my original video, the number one reason is because you need to have internet on your laptop or computer in order to access the software that that runs this Cricut Maker. If you don't have internet on your laptop or whatever device you have, this thing is basically a big giant paperweight. Now I got my Cricut Maker a couple of years ago. Well, actually, let me give you another reason why you should not get it. I'm gonna try to give you some fast facts really quick, because I'm probably sure you're in the store with some money, cash at hand, ready to buy this thing, thinking you're gonna get rich, which in fact you're not. So number two, recently Cricut announced that they're gonna charge a monthly fee for uploading on their own website. So basically they're gonna charge you $10 a month, around $9.99, to use to upload a certain amount of designs a month. Now you can, as long as you use 20 or less, you don't have to pay the $9.99. But if you want to do 20 or more designs, then they're gonna charge you $10 a month. So it's a greedy company. It's trying to get more money, and I'm gonna give you a lot of reasons why you shouldn't buy it. So the number one is you need internet. Number two, you need they're gonna start charging you for all kinds of stupid things. Number three, they have a lot of updates. Number four, nobody really buys vinyl things with vinyl on them, because the Cricut Maker does not make commercial things. So if you're trying to make a commercial product, like something that that actually is sold in commercial stores, it's gonna be hard for you to do that. You're gonna be making less quality stuff, because heat transfer vinyl and things made out of vinyl is not really cutting edge, and it's very low tech, and it's not commercial. The commercial products can do far greater for far less than this. I forgot what number I'm in, but number four, weeding time. Weeding is like, first you cut the shape, right? And then you have to take out the negative space, and depending on how difficult the design you have, you might spend let's say 20 minutes just weeding a bunch of designs. So it's an opportunity cost. It's gonna cost you more to make something than to just order it and have someone else with commercial machinery to do it for you. So it's a lot cheaper to get it done either in China or in Mexico, depending on where you live, if you live in the United States. So let's say, alright, so number five should be that it's a very deceptive company. Cricut, it's deceptive in one thing. They spent most of the money on the way it looks, so it looks like a beautiful machine. They know the psychology that people love beautiful things and will worship beautiful things. So they spent most of their thought in making the thing look beautiful, because they know that tricks a person into thinking that something beautiful is actually good for them. But this thing is not good at all. It's very hard. I'm gonna also, at the end of this video, I'm gonna rant a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you what things it's decent for, because it's not all bad things. There's actually some good things that come out of it, but at most they're decent. All right. So yeah, what I was saying was that it's a deceptive company and it's a deceptive machine. It's a beautiful machine, but beautiful things are charming, and charming things are things that actually trick you into doing things. So the reason, well, I'll get to the end. I'll get to the end of the video why I bought it. All right. Okay. So last number 6. Hopefully it was number 6. Is that, oh man, I forgot what number 6 was. Number 6. It's just I would say, I forgot what number 6 was, so it's not important. I'll probably get another one, but here's the rant. The first 5 reasons that's why you should not buy it. But now I'm going to rant about it, so it has nothing to do with you buying it. You could watch this video later on because you're probably at the store thinking this machine's going to make you money, but in reality it's not going to make you money. Alright, so I bought this machine about 2 years ago, and I was in the store and I was looking at the box and I was looking at the card. I was looking at the card to see what it does, and it says, oh, it cuts like over 300 different items, right? But you know, a butter knife cuts over 300 different types of items, right? That's the first deceptive thing that I've heard, that this can cut over 300,000 items or 3,000 whatever types of materials. Well, so can a X-Acto knife. An X-Acto knife can cut wood. It could cut thin sheets of aluminum and all that stuff. So there's nothing special about that phrase. So that's the first sign where you see deception. Number 2, it tells you it looks beautiful. That's the second deception. And it gives you the illusion that this machine, which is like $300 to $400, is gonna make you a lot of money, right? That's the second deception. So it's just deception and deception. Number 3, it didn't tell me anything in the card about the design space, and I was ready to design some crazy things, which later I found out that you can't even do. You could only design simple things, and people do not buy simple things. Like a shirt that says how are you doing, with a little bit of with a heart on it. That's a simple thing, and that's what these things do. And people do not buy that crap. People buy complex things that take a lot of time, that have a lot of value, that almost take about $1,000 to $2,000 to create or to make, and then they sell those things that cost them $2,000 or $3,000 to make, and are manufactured at pennies. So this thing is not a commercial unit. It's real slow. Well, it's slow for commercial use. It's not a commercial unit. This thing is a hobby machine. That's what you got to understand, is that this is for hobbies. And now it's not necessarily all bad, because I use it to organize my stuff. And you can make these papers where you see how you notice it's simple squares, right? I used this thing to draw it out on the Cricut Maker, and then I get a template and then I print it out with my printer. So I only print one of these out, and I organize my stamps because I collect stamps. But it's good for organizing. It's also good for making little cutouts out of paper. There's another thing that you don't know, is that people do not buy paper products unless they're extremely amazing or extremely useful. Like, you can make cards out of paper, but even those are commercially made. You cannot commercially make a beautiful card with this thing. You can make a decent looking Christmas card with a lot of creativity and a lot of other tools, but with this only, even if you make it, it'll cost you about $30 to make one card, and you're gonna have to sell it for $1, so you can't even compete with commercial companies. This thing fails badly at commercial companies. Another downside is it's only 12 inches wide, and it only cuts to about 11 inches or 11 and a half inches, around there, somewhere like that. So it doesn't give you the full 12. You can't cut more than 11 and a half inches. So that's another problem. Commercial things, when you look at commercial vinyl for businesses, the letters are more than 12 inches in height. So that's another problem. And yeah, it's good for little small things like if, let's say, you're gonna sell vinyl to like a shop that wants to have the hours on their window. You can do it with this thing, but just the hours, or just like the no smoking sign, or little Instagram signs with the person's Instagram. You can do those little things, but it's gonna cost you more to buy the machine, do the work just for one type of sign, than it is for you to have it made and shipped for that stuff. So there are some little uses here and there. Also, car decals. I was able to make some car decals. Let me show you. Okay, so I was able to make this with the Cricut, right? Because it's 3x3, and this is a decal, and this goes on a car, this goes on like a cup and all that stuff, like this cup right here. Another thing is those cups that you make with these things, no one buys those damn things, because one, you're selling them for about 50 bucks or 30 bucks. A lot of people have friends with a vinyl cutter, so you really can't do much with it. And the people that buy vinyl to put in their car, they usually don't have that much money, and they're not really willing to pay more than like $1 or $2 for it. So you're gonna actually be losing money, and it's a lot of pandering with people just for them to give you $1. And that's really some bull crap. So this machine actually creates very low value things at a very high cost. So it's good for hobbyists. Well, it's decent for hobbyists. Like what I said, when I use it to organize my things, you can make little notes and stuff like that. As long as you're not picky with the quality, because the quality is very bad. You're not gonna get machine quality. I don't know if you could see it, but you see how like in the corner it shows that it's not properly aligned. This thing is not the best quality. So that's gonna be basically it for this rant. Keep an eye out for other rants, and be careful with this deceptive company. I'm pretty sure it's going to succeed, because every deceptive company in the United States that steals from people, that tricks people out of money, succeeds. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to go anywhere, and more people are going to get it, because it's just like Apple. People buy Apple products. People shop at Walmart. People use PayPal. Those are all deceptive companies that stole from people, and also Amazon. So these companies succeed in the United States, and that's what makes people poor. But it's 2021. We shouldn't be falling for these damn tricks anymore. I mean, it's a nice machine. You could probably call someone to it. The better, if you if you want one, better get the Silhouette Cameo 4. because that one's going to give you more freedom, and the software is actually better. But you know what? The Silhouette 4 is actually doing pretty bad, because this thing is a beast. This thing is a beast in marketing, or a beast in control or something. But you're gonna see this, and it's just gonna destroy the competition, because people look at the beauty of it. The beauty people get tricked by the beauty. I guess that's a lesson in life. Don't get tricked by beautiful things. Don't be enticed by them. They're very deceptive. But it's up to you, ultimately up to you, if you want to buy it or not. So keep an eye on more videos and more updates. Bye.